there. I like the way you do that right there, right there. Look at that. G'day, guys. Excuse me for just a momento. Uno momento. Hey, Vivita. How we doing? We're just here for a quick session, guys. I don't want to get anyone too excited. What we're doing today is I need to add some reds, blues and yellows into this one before I put on its final coat. I've snuck in here for the briefest of moments. Excuse me, just turn your time lapse on there. Now, hello. I've snuck out here for the briefest of moments. This is only going to be a 30-minute session. And the reason it's only 30 minutes is because my partner, it's her birthday today. So she is going to dinner with me tonight with her family, but she's getting ready. So I've got a brief little window where I'm coming in here to hang out with you guys. Yogi, hello. Sam, Ashley, Monkey, hope you're all doing well. Thor, good to have you here. You did a great job in Ragnarok. I really appreciated it. Right. So, colours on this. Ooh. And here's a fun thing. Just coming around here. I've got a paint palette. Where are you still lighting? Where are you still lighting? Ooh, I'm not sure what the question is. Hey, how you going, guys? Right, so this painting here, I've already done the thick brushes. That's these ones. We're skipping them. They're not what we're starting with. Small brush, well, medium. G'day, Matt from Ohio. Are you live streaming your dinner date? I would love to. When it's my birthday, absolutely. This is her birthday, it's all about her, so we're doing it her way. No live streaming dinner date. Wow, this painting you were working on the other day, what are you doing to it? Yellows, reds, and blues. We need to get more primaries in there, guys. It has some cool colours, but we need those colours in it now. Oh, you are just the best. Thank you oh so much. That's everything I like about it and more. That's exactly what I want. Thank you. She's actually supposed to be getting dressed, but she's just bought me a drink. So, yeah, happy days. Thanks, BB. Thank you. Right, where's mine at, Seb? Yeah, it's fair enough, Cobb. I'm so sorry. It is bare, but it's got a little shot of something special in it at the same time. So, a lot of fun going on in this drink. So, it's fun. It is refreshing. Ice. You don't normally put ice in a beer, but if the beer's lukewarm, it's a nice touch. Hey guys, right. Now, same trick. If you're painting out, let me just grab my supplies. Here's a picture we're working off. Oh, let's hook that back here. There we go. You may have noticed too, guys, I really hope, yeah, Bears in the morning, it's actually 4:30 here, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so that's wholesome. Hey, Blue Cheese. Hey, Hosey Peters. Josie Peters. This is going to be acrylic. We need to dry. Daughter, she do what you do? Fantastic. My favourite Aussie? Yeah, almost. I'm actually a Kiwi. My partner's half Aussie. Whoop, lost that. Now, I really hope, guys, that the sound is clearer today. Let me know if it is, because if it's really clear, what happened to yesterday's painting, Christian? It's drying. So, it's just up there, and I tell you what, I'm as happy as that. Happy with that as I've been with a, like, that's going really well, so I'm a happy boy. Excuse the wind, we're going to get a bit of that today, but it's going to be okay, because like I say, this is a 30-minute session. We're out here, We're going fast. We're smashing it through. How many paintings do you have on the go at one time? At the moment, about 15. 15 is a good number. So if you want to do an entire 10-hour, 14-hour day of painting, you've got 15 paintings to bounce through and it'll all be okay. But if you've only got 2 or 3, you'll have drying coats waiting pretty fast. So, big fan of having a lot of paintings on at one time. I hope that holds. We'll find out. It is windy. Hope the Bay of Plenty improves when we're down for Christmas. We would love to have you down in the Bay of Plenty for Christmas. That would be a thrill. Yeah, it does sound like a lot, but trust me, it's absolutely fine because about 6 of them aren't commissions. They're just fun ones. So when the pressure comes on, I'm only on about 9 paintings at any given time. And 9 paintings, if you do 30 minutes to an hour on each, you can only do about 6.5 hours a day anyway. And if you want to do longer hours, if you want to spend the day doing, yeah, like I say, 10, 14 hours, you've got your other hobby paintings to continue on with while the other ones are drying. The worst thing you can do is get overexcited, chuck too much paint on, and start actually doing too much wet on wet and ruining paintings. So, if a person tells you he's not ready to share in his life, would you still communicate? For sharing his life, would you still... I don't quite understand the question there, but I think... oh, here we go. Beautiful. Windy here in Auckland. Yes. What is the string blowing in front of you? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. That's... let me sort that out in just a second. That's hilarious. Lots of blue, guys. Cerulean blue. My favourite. Series 2 Cerulean Blue by Acrylic. This is cheap. This is cheap paint. But oh, it's a good colour. Yeah, let me just fix that for you. There we go. You're sorted now. You can have all the rain there now, and when I come down it's nice and sunny. I hope so, Ree. I hope so. So, a couple of you lovely people have been giving gifts on this live stream, which has been phenomenal, and I've withdrawn about, I think, a few of the dollars, and we've got ourselves this mic here now, because I've had some DMs from people saying that the sound hasn't been the best. So I hope this has improved the sound, otherwise I can move it closer to my mouth, or I need to get a longer cord and things, but it's really good to have it, and I hope it's really helping you guys. What time is it there now? It's 4:40, and ooh, do I let much paint go to waste? I don't. Extra paint, throw on any board, any canvas, use it. Feel free. Appreciate you. Right. The other thing we need, if it's in this box, which it should be, then there's no reason it wouldn't be. Here we go. White. So, yeah, we got plenty of black already in the image, but I want a lot of white. HTTP. Thank you very much. And thanks for the roses, guys. Every little bit adds up. Then we get cool things like these little mic bits and stuff like that, which is pretty wholesome. Right. So, let's get this picture here. We might have to... If it keeps blowing away in the wind, I might actually put it up on the picture itself. Yeah. That's where we're going to be at. We're going to have to bring this picture off the stick. That's alright. It's okay to have the picture on the artwork itself, guys. The only niggly thing is we have to move it around as we go. Paris, you're a champion. I love you. Watch out for the wind. Real deal, but it is here. Here we go. Right, blue first. And the blue is straight from the tube. This is unmixed blue. And we're putting it on thick, guys. This is not a time to muck around. I've got about 15 minutes left. I plan on using every one of them to throw in as much blue as possible. On thick, team, on thick. There we go, and right around the corner. You heard me saying it last time. Do your homework on the canvas, and the homework on a canvas is going around the edges. So I leave the top and I leave the bottom, but your two sides, give those your attention. They deserve your attention. Sorry about my hair, guys. It is a windy, windy day. I can't afford. You in Windy Welly? No, but you'd think it. This is Auckland. And I've just found a small little window of opportunity today to get outside here and hang out with you guys for 30 minutes. That's the name of the stream. And I'm hoping that I can get this whole paint palette on there by the time we're done. Thanks for the ice cream, Jody. Was that such a sweet mug? That was such a Thanks, Reed. Appreciate you. She just took time away from putting on her makeup to come on down here and give me a refreshment. So that's the least I could do, to be honest. What size is the canvas? This canvas here is 36 by 48. So it's quite a large one. Not the biggest that I do, but still quite a big one. And it wants to be a size where you can really put it in a room and really engage some space. But still quite a big one. And it wants to be a size where you can really put it in a room and really engage some space, but not so big. Donut. What are the mediums? Yes, I do. So I'm using acrylic at the moment. It'll keep its colour nice and strong. It's fairly cheap. It's very low entry point. So when I say low entry point, anyone can use it. Whereas oils have some trouble. There's a lot of cleanup with oils. There's a bit of understanding around how they work. Don't let that not make you, don't let that put you off oils. Don't let that not make you, don't let that put you off oils. Just know that acrylic is easier to pilot. Both are good though. Going to be painting on a planet next. The way you've got your... I don't know. I'm painting on a planet right now, actually. This is planet Earth. This is planet Earth. That would be wild, though, one day, guys, if there was the opportunity in the future to actually go to Mars or, to other planets, and then you've got live streams happening on Earth or on Mars where you can actually watch from so far away. It's telling me, when I look at the screen, we've got, lost connection. It's flicking between, are we there or are we not there? Hopefully we're there. Go all the way up to the top. Same story, go Reg, do your homework. Yeah, sorry about the signal there, guys. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll see if I bring you closer this way to there and move that to there too. And then I'm lagging a bit. Okay, give me a second. I'll just take this mic off and I'll bring the whole thing closer to the house and we'll see if the... Here we go. Position it there. How are we doing there? Is that's probably just a little bit more that way. How do we feel? We happy? I think we're happy. Just readjust that one. That one's in a good place. Could be the one. I think it is, guys. But sometimes a meter or two can make a huge difference for the Wi-Fi. So we'll see if that helps. Ooh, I'll just grab this. Can't leave that too far away, can we? Thank you, Ocean. Thank you, Ocean. You're a champion. And Brooke, you're all great. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys. And it's a pity I can't be here for the next couple of hours. We've only got another 15 minutes. So I'm going to get a move on and really start hammering out some paint around here. This good shirt coming on around here. Lay it on thick layer 1, guys. You've heard me say it before. Gonna say it again. Don't make it look like the subject just yet. We're going in. Don't make it look like the subject just yet. We're going for coverage. We're going for texture. All the fun stuff. That's what we're after. Thank you. It's a bit everywhere. The wind's really making it tough to keep my hair under control, actually. But, look, we'll manage. We'll manage. I want more, but I can't afford to lose no more. I want more, but I can't afford. Got a song stuck in my head at the moment, sorry guys. But I'll sort it out. Thank you so much, appreciate that. Yeah, and we'll get this here sorted. Of course I said your name, Brooke. You're a lovely person and we're lucky to have you here in the stream. Plus you shared the stream, the least I can say is thank you. Hey, you're back, happy birthday to your partner. Thank you so much, 45kg Dreams, I recognise the name. Yes, so she has turned, it's her birthday today. Very exciting. Right, hammering on the paint thick. That's the goal here. Going around the edges of the canvas, like I said, we're doing our homework. There we go, on thick. When we apply the first coat to the canvas, we want it on so thick that we lose the canvas texture. Blah, 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 blah. We lose the canvas texture. What's her name? Oh, Cop. I've been saving her name, Cop, because I am trying to respect her privacy in case she doesn't want to be a part of it. But if she comes on down here and says hello, then you're welcome to pester her for it, because that's fair game. Thanks, Trina, for sharing the live. We're not swinging from that tree. You've lost me. But I will tell you, she's got an amazing name. I'm a big fan of that. We'll tell you that much. But I will say, with this painting, when you add your first coat on, like I was saying, put it on thick, really thick. More important than the brush strokes being in the right place is that you get full coverage of the canvas with at least texture. So when you come back for layer 2, if you're doing an abstract style, do I hear some purring? You shouldn't. We've got a little mic here now. It should be clear, perfect, crisp noise with a bit of luck. Jody, how long have I been painting? Ooh, since I was a baby. Since I was a baby. I was very lucky that my mum got me into painting from a very young age. And if you're a mother, or your mother has also helped you pursue something creative or artistic, props to all the mothers out there, and you can have a huge impact on your child, obviously, but also on how they can go about pursuing their creative endeavours. You are where it starts. Congrats to you, mums. Singing Dino, welcome back. Good to have you. Now guys, same story. I'm going to get a call soon. When I get the call, I need to run pretty much straight away, because when the call comes, man, this hair's out of control, sorry guys. This wind's got me all over the show. When I get yelled at, I've got to run straight inside, slap on some shoes, and I'm heading out to dinner. But for now, I'm here with you guys. So you've got me for another 10 minutes. So I'm not making too much progress here, but I am making progress. Sound is good. Perfect, Trina. That's what we like to hear. That's what I'm hoping for. Hey, Seb, greetings from Germany. Welcome. Good to have you here. Karia? Karia, but with a funky, cool way of saying it. Writing it. I want more. So there's going to be a lot of detail to grab down here in places like these shorts. With 3 bodies, there's going to be a temptation to actually give each person their own attention and identity within the painting. And that's going to be what the parents want, and that's going to be what these kids are going to want when they see the painting in years to come and appreciate it as time goes by. We've got to capture each person. So we can't just capture, when you're doing a portrait with multiple individuals, it's a bit unique because you can't just capture the vibe of the picture, lest you make someone far more important than the rest. You've got to even it out. Yeah, abstract and wild. So coat number 1 wants to be. Next coat, we're going to bring back in those softer tans, those more greys, those pinks, and have some fun with it. But coat number 1, I need to get those primary colours in there nice and strong. That's what we need. Great parenting exposes their kids to arts. Yeah, I suppose so. But also, let your kids be who they want to be. I guess that was really lucky with my parents. They really gave us the whole buffet and said, do you want to be sportsmen? Do you want to be writers, academics? Do you want to be artists? And one of us said they want to be a mathematician. The other one said they wanted to be a tech whiz. And one of us said we wanted to be an artist. And so here I am. I'm here because my parents supported that idea. So that's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Right, down the bottom here. We've really neglected the bottom of these canvases, but we will not do that anymore. In we come. So just because we can, guys, you don't have to. Like I say, I'm going to go around the bottom there a little bit with this paint. Sometimes I go around a little bit, and then what I'll do is, in later layers, I'll just do what I miss with black, and it's the bottom, so it's fine. No one's too worried. There we go. Slap it on. On the sides, where there's not too much detail to be captured, I'm just going to slap it on thick, just so there's something really fun to look at down here. Just get some thick texture in there, just like that. There we go. Something really fun. Put your attention in the corners of the canvas. Coffee to Survive. They never made me work at Cobb. I worked at it to help everyone, and I loved it. Great advantage, great thing, great opportunity to be able to give value back to a family. So that's what I was doing there. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. Great painting exposes, yeah. I went to a party the other day with a whole bunch of sailors, and I was a little bit lost. Conversations were good, but I had a hard time following. A lot of language in sailing. You've really got to know what you're talking about. You can't just leap into a conversation willy-nilly and think you're going to fly. Lots of words that the industry uses that I was getting used to. I want more, but I can't afford to lose no more. Here we are. That blue underarm is really starting to define her outline. Ooh, blue under her arm. Yes. So we really want to hammer on these primary colours all over the show. And when the later bits of detail come in, these primary colours will still be hanging about, and they will still accentuate a lot of detail. And over here, see how that blue's stopping there? That's because that head's going to come right the way over here. It's in the wrong place right now. That's why the kid's head here looks kind of funny. I'm not forcing it over, just coat by coat, I'm just bringing it back into kilter. One paint stroke at a time. Not forcing it, just playing with it. There we go. Thick paint. Are they wet clouds? Are they dry clouds? Are they big clouds? Are they small clouds? What sort of clouds are they? These ones are full of moisture. Clouds that are full of moisture, how are we going to show that off? With a lot of wet paint. Thick, textured strokes of paint that'll just show these clouds are just packed with liquid. Do you do one painting a day? Yesterday you were doing a wedding one. I do one coat on a lot of different paintings a day. So the wedding one's got a coat that's drying at the moment. It's just up the top there. It's going great. And there's a portrait that we're painting. That one's not quite finished, but that one's dry now, and that's waiting for its next coat. That's for a good fella. I love that portrait so much. I love the picture that he's given me to work off. It's the best. It's the best. Normally with portraits, you get a smile, or you get a blank face staring straight at you. But this portrait he's given me, it's a really interesting face. It's asymmetrical. It's a squint and it's a pout. It's a whole bunch of things. It's a really interesting face to actually try and capture. So I'm a big fan. Big fan. You wish you could paint so freely? You could do it. You can do. I believe in you. Strokes not forcing with it, just playing with it. That's the plan. That's what we're up to. So, but when you're doing these strokes too, guys, if you do the strokes, when you go too thin with the paint, you'll know, because you'll see the texture of the canvas coming through underneath. We don't want that. What we want is for the canvas to disappear underneath thick globs of paint. We want to apply the paint thick, really thick. And the challenge, the big challenge, is making sure that while we're applying it thick, we're actually still getting it in the right place. That's the challenge. But if we don't get it in the right place, remember, we're not going to beat ourselves up. This is the early layers. We can do it however we want. Hello from the Philippines. Welcome. Oh, you just explained. I missed it. I'm so sorry. How does the water at the back give a perspective? It's not all one level. So, one of the things you can do to a painting which can affect it, a lot of artists like to do the background and then the foreground. Now, with this style that I do, with this abstract sort of style, I like to actually do the background and foreground at the same time. And any colours in the foreground I like to also add to the background. That's really fun. And the reason that's really fun is because that allows us to not have this definitive line between the characters or subject we've got and just the background. The background always seems neglected and less important. We don't want to create that distinction. I want the background to be as relevant as the characters in it. So it'll be up to our ability to do detail and have fun with it that actually allows us to make that that background create that perspective in the background. So basically I'm saying we're going to ignore the background almost altogether and just focus on seeing shapes regardless of where we see them. And yes, I see another idea up there, blur the background. Colleen, that's a fantastic way to approach it. It's not my approach, but it is an approach that works. It is a blah 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 blah. It is an approach that works very, very well. If I was you though, and you're not quite sure which way you like to do it, experiment. Try a few different ways. One will resonate with you, and you'll be away. Here we go. Here's a part that we haven't seen yet. There's a big old piece that comes down through here, behind this tacker's head. There we go. Just like that. And then over here, behind this arm. Perfect. This is why we've come on back and done this little bit extra on layer 1 before we glaze, because there's areas that we've missed. Areas we want to capture some more paint in. Just like that. There we go. That comes down there like that, and then we have this little tacker's head just here. So I've still sent this little tacker's head to the wrong place. That's alright. He'll come to the right place. Slowly but surely, team. If we just keep adding paint where we think it should go, the picture can't help but to come together. Everyone should experience. Yes, they should. Experiment. Yes, they should. Seb, do you do landscapes? If so, I have a few pictures for you. Cobb, I do landscapes. So if there's some pictures you would like to see in paint, absolutely flick them through, because I can put them on the inspiration wall. And when the time comes, they may be on the list to get turned into paint. Right. Now we're moving over to red. Raw, straight red. So I'm going to red before orange because red will dominate the last of the blue on the paintbrush. Send them on IG. Definitely, Cobb. Looking forward to it. Flick them on through. And guys, if you would like to, you can catch me on Instagram. The link's in the bio. And you can check out the website where paintings are, etc., etc. You can order commissions. You can do it however you like. Or you can just be here with me right now and enjoy painting with me live. I don't mind. I want you to do you. There we go. There's a hand here too. Perfect. Perfect. And this little tacker comes in here. Love how you say red. Yeah, we might say it a bit funny. I'm not quite sure how Kiwis say it compared to the rest of the world, but we say red. Red, 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 red. Give up too easy about that after making one mistake. The trick to making those mistakes and moving on, guys, is to not try and change it. Don't focus on the mistake. Focus on getting that next strike in the right place. So as soon as a brush stroke goes wild, don't try and correct it. It's happened. Let it be. It's your happy little mistake. And what you can do is focus on making sure wherever you put the next brush stroke, it lands in that right place. Because the best way to make one wrong stroke look right is to follow it with 10 right strokes. That's the best way to do it. Red. Yeah, it's red. That's how I say it. Send you to a mountain scene and a sunset. Thank you, Cobb. I'll check them out when I'm on my way out to where I'm heading tonight. That'll be fun. This is more red than I've currently got. There we go. Again, guys, we're not seeing a face. We're looking for the shapes and colours that we see, not what we want to see. There's a big difference. Right. I will be running out of time, but we've done one of our primary colours. We're on to our second one, and we might have time to also slap on that third, but we'll see. We're out of time. I'm out of time, guys. We didn't get round to the yellow, but we're here now. We're good to go. All right, guys. I will talk to you all. For commissions, we can request certain colours to be dominant. Of course you can. You just reach out and tell me what you're after. Send the picture and tell me what colours you like the most. We can definitely work that out for you. I've got to run off to dinner now. It was a pleasure leaping on quickly here with you guys. Wherever you are in the world, have a do. I will catch you next time. Bye. See ya.